Hi, welcome to ExamPadi. Our topic today is oblique drawing, and at the end of this lesson, you would have learned 1. The meaning of oblique drawing, and 2. How to sketch an oblique drawing of 3D shapes. But first, what do we mean by oblique drawing? Oblique drawing is a method of drawing of solid objects in which the projection angle are drawn at angle 45 degrees to the horizontal plane. The diagram is intended to depict the perspective of objects in 3 dimensions, that is the length, the breadth, and the depth. In our day-to-day life, we come across multiple 3-dimensional objects such as prism, the basketball, football, and 3-dimensional shapes which are cubes, cone, cylinder, sphere, the pyramid, and so on. These shapes and objects are called 3-dimensional objects because they show the length, the width, and the height of the objects. A 3-dimensional object can be easily represented on a 2-dimensional plane with the help of an oblique sketch. Now, look at this image of a cube. We all know that a cube is a 3-dimensional object, but the image of the cube drawn shows or gives us a clear picture as of how a cube actually looks like. The plane of paper is 2-dimensional, but a 3-dimensional solid object such as the cube can be represented on it. Now, the important point to note here is that not all the faces of the cube are visible to us, right? But we can still figure out the image as a cube. Also, if measured, the length of all the sides drawn in the above image are what? They are varying, but they still depict the image of a cube. Such a representation is known as an oblique sketch. Now, how do we make an oblique drawing? For this example, let us draw an oblique sketch of a 4x4x4 cube on a paper. So get your drawing board or your drawing book and your pencil. Draw a square into your drawing book, which would be our squared paper. Now, number 2, that's your step 2, sketch the front of a cube measuring 4x4 as shown here. Number 3, sketch the back face, which is the offset with respect to the front face. Now look at this picture and replicate what you see there. Step 4, join the corresponding corners as shown. Now you join it here and here and here and here. Number 5, according to the convention, we draw the hidden edges as dotted lines are shown. Now our oblique sketch representing a cube of 4x4x4 dimension is ready. The following points must be kept in mind while drawing an oblique sketch. Number 1, side of the front and back end of the oblique sketch are the same. Number 2, all the edges in the cube are equal, which also appears in the image, but its measurement is what's different. Thus, oblique sketch of different shapes can be drawn easily. Now, what are the methods of drawing an oblique drawing? Number 1, we have the Cavalier method, which in this method, the receding axis of an angle 45 degree is drawn in full length, while we have the cabinet oblique, and in this method, the receding axis of an angle 45 degree is half the length. Now, answer the following question to test your knowledge of the topic. Number 1, define an oblique drawing. Number 2, draw 2 simple shaped objects, either a cone or a cylinder or any of the above named shapes. Thank you for watching today's lesson. I'll see you in our next video. Bye.